I'm John Redmond here at iHobby 2011. I'm here with Bill Brundle with Hangar 9. How you doing, Bill?
Good, John. How you doing, man?
Doing great. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about some of Hangar 9's latest, greatest releases here at iHobby. So first off, I know is one that's a baby of yours, and that's the brand new big P47D Thunderbolt 30cc.
Looks pretty good. What do you think, John?
I'm kind of liking it. Now, why don't you tell us a little bit about the airplane? What did we do?
Well, if you're well aware of, for about 5 years, Hangar 9 had a Razorback version about the same size. We called it a 150.
Right.
So this is kind of a resurrection of that model with a few updates and a change to a bubble top.
Okay.
So we changed to a bubble top version. As you mentioned, she's a 30cc bird based around the 30cc gas two-cycle stroke engine.
Right.
Power plant-wise here, we've got a 40GX Evolution in her now. Perfect power. Great balance, great power to weight. So anything in the 30 to 40cc two-stroke gas.
It just kind of loves and fits well. Just
fits really well. Everything tucks inside the cowling really well. Fits with the new dummy engine we've got there. You want a four-stroke gas in there, like the Sato 30, the FG30. And for those guys that want to go electric, we made it easy. You've got the big giant top hatch across the top of the fuselage. Lift that off, you've got full access to the batteries. There's a battery tray for both the batteries to be bolted into, and then the tray slides in.
Okay.
That is an option. Doesn't come with the airplane.
But it's available as a part they can buy and set up as they want.
For those electric enthusiasts that want to go there, we want to make sure we make it available to them. So we'll have all the parts packaged to include the engine standoff, or I should say the motor standoff, and all the components to build the battery tray. So there's nothing for the consumer to configure. It's all there. About $15. Simple.
Excellent. Now, I remember one of our big complaints on the original P47 was tire size.
Yes.
They were kind of small.
Yes, they were.
You fixed that this time, right?
We did. We went a little bit further with that. We've changed out not only the wheels to a 5 1/8 inch scale 8-spoke wheel.
Okay.
That is included with the airplane.
Okay.
Comes standard with fixed gear, whereas the predecessor we included retracts.
Right.
These we have included fixed struts. And for the guy who wants to go with, Warbird, got to have retracts,
Got to have
right?
retracts.
We've set this up for Robart pneumatic retracts.
Oh, so they just drop in?
They drop in.
You have a full retract air kit system,
Yep.
just it's a part number right there with the airplane, right?
There's an HAN part number, which has a specific strut length and strut offset designed to fit into this airplane, so they're drop-ins. That will come with an air kit, a full air kit, install kit, that includes the tail wheel. Out of the box, it has a fixed tail wheel, but you have an option for an operational pneumatic tail wheel.
Awesome. Well, I'm telling you, it really looks incredible. Brand new trim scheme. I'm seeing it's a Hun Hunter 16. And if I remember right, walking through the halls, I think I saw Wicked Wabbit as an option as well.
Out of the box, there's 3 trim packages available as far as decals we included. It's based on the 65th Fighter Squadron.
Okay.
Okay, which is the 57th Fighter Group. This is the Hun Hunters, or what we call actually the squadron was the Fighting Cocks. So on the
big, I see like the big,
big bird there?
Up there, yeah.
Yeah, that's Uncle Bud.
Nice.
And,
nice.
So you've got Hun Hunter 16, Wicked Wabbit, and then you've got Little Abner.
Okay, so you've got all those covered, which is really, really nice. You say it's an ARF?
It's an ARF.
And what are we looking for price?
$749.99 street price.
And availability?
We're looking probably about the second week of January right now. We'd hope to have them in by Christmas, but a big airplane, producing quite a few of them, it's going to be January.
Okay, now I know you and I have been talking and working, and my goal is to get a hold of one of these early, and I'm going to do a full video build review that'll live on our web, kind of help show people what they can do and how they put it together.
Yeah, I think what you and I have talked about will be very well received, and I'm looking forward to it as well.
Awesome. So, that's the first one. The next one's sitting right behind you, and that's the 90 size Christian Eagle 2. Now, I'm an Eagle lover, always have been, and tell us a little bit about that airplane.
Well, you're looking at a 75 to 91 size Christian Eagle. It's done up in the 8-color bird scheme that you're looking at here. Absolutely just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Colors match all the way up from the tail all the way onto the cowl. Perfect color match. Fiberglass parts for the wheel pants, fiberglass one-piece cowl. It's just gorgeous. Absolutely perfect power plant. Comes as well with an EP option.
Okay.
That's included with that one. Similar Hangar 9 qualifications there. You don't just convert it to whatever you feel is appropriate. Got a giant top hatch. Comes right off there, which is a couple of little small quick latches.
Yep.
That one actually comes with a pilot.
All done already, if I remember. Yep.
The cockpit is completely and fully assembled.
Very
Instrument
nice.
panel installed, pilot's installed, canopy's glued on. Just basically remove it, put all your radio gear in it, slide it back in place.
Okay. Now, wings, they're not one piece, they're plug-in, right?
They're a plug-in wing, slide on a wing tube. Most people who fly biplanes know that when you get to the field to set up or take it apart, it can be a little bit of work.
Right.
Well, to simplify that, we're not unique in this. E-Flight's done this on a couple airplanes in the past. We created a crutch system that basically locks in to the internal section here, rubber bands on, then you unbolt and slide the wing off as a pair, and now you can transport them, so you don't have to worry about taking off the interplane struts.
Very nice.
And separating all that. So time-wise, it simplifies that. Transportability, because it's a square box now, they're easy to stack and lay down inside the back of your SUV or pickup truck or whatever you're doing. So really simplifies the setup.
Right. Completion level on the Christian Eagle is an ARF as well?
It is an ARF as well. Yes.
Outstanding, outstanding. Now, price.
I believe $329.
Okay.
Pro price that. And those are, as they say, on the water.
So they're en route to us.
They're en route. We expect to. We've got to load manuals into the boxes when they arrive. I'm talking to Craig a little bit about it. He is the developer behind the product, Craig Greening. We're looking probably about the second week of November.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Right before Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Beautiful airplane. Really colorful. I love it.
I know you're a Christian Eagle nut. So
I am. So now the third offering is the brand new Katana 50. Now this one's for that sport guy, wants to do some crazy 3D, or maybe just replace his Ultra Stick or his old Twist, or one of those for a sport flyer, fun flyer, all that. Tell us something about this airplane.
That airplane kind of runs the gamut of ranges from the guy that just wants to go out and sport fly it.
Right.
It's a very lightly loaded airplane, but for the guy that wants the hardcore 3D, we've optimized the airfoil on this, thinned it. It's gone on a serious diet.
Okay.
We've included an optional SFGs, the side force generators for the wingtips. They're not included, they're an option,
right?
But they just take this airplane to another level as far as knife edge capabilities,
right?
Enhancing anything to do with rudder authority. Just takes this airplane and stacks it up even higher there. We've also done one other thing, because we wanted to make sure it was very friendly to the EP guy,
right?
Because the EP guys that are in this size range are becoming a more dominant part of the hobby.
I would agree. Okay? I would agree.
In the past, we've had a similar sized airplane as this. It was called the Fontana.
Right.
Okay. We used the Power 60 on a 6S battery pack. Fair amount of weight there to get the performance you're looking for. We wanted to reduce the weight of this airplane, so key in that is obviously to have a good power to weight ratio. We needed something new in the way of a motor system for it. So we came to E-Flight and asked them for a new motor. We've got a new Power 52 that runs on 5 or 6S. In this case, a 5S setup. Phenomenal. Absolutely my favorite power system in this bird.
Outstanding.
In the video you'll see of this airplane flying, it's full electric on that setup. It's incredible. Incredible. So again, we've got an optimized airfoil, 2-piece plug-in wings that plug in on a carbon wing tube.
Okay.
All about weight.
Right.
Stabilizers are plugging in on a carbon tube. Those we glue in place. Not necessary to have those removable.
I would agree.
And then you've got a large giant top hatch for access to the radio components, as well as the batteries for the electric flight. Pilot in this is not included, unfortunately. It's an option.
It's an option.
Right.
Aluminum landing gear, fiberglass wheel pants and cowling.
Right.
And 2-stroke and 4-stroke setup options.
2-stroke, I'd probably opt for somewhere between a 46 or a 55 2-stroke.
Okay.
Evolution 52 setup for it. We've got templates in the box for that. As far as the 4-stroke, any one of the Saito 82, 72. It's got an 82 in here now, the Gold Knight.
Right.
You could even put the FG14 in it, the gas version of the 82.
Okay.
It's set up, it's got the templates and everything in the box for the guy to drill and set up, and the firewall is spaced appropriately to allow for that application.
Outstanding. Well, Bill, I'm telling you, it sounds like you guys got an incredible lineup, you know, for the building season for the guys to prep them up for the next one. Now, final thing here, price on the Katana 50 before we leave.
Street price on the Katana 50, we're looking at $249, so $250.
That's a deal.
Mm-hmm. These are in the warehouse. We're waiting for California shipment to arrive, which should arrive this week. Those should leave, if all things go well, the end of next week, the first part of the following week. So within 10 days, those should ship out to our consumers
Outstanding. So it's ready to go.
Yes.
Well, I'm telling you, this lineup, I mean, scale, sport, civilian, you're covering it all, and I know there's more to come later on. Bill, I want to thank you for stopping by and seeing us, talking to us about these 3 great airplanes. Hope you enjoy the show. Hey, everybody, take a look at the rest of our videos. Great products here at iHobby 2011. We'll see you later.